Well, hello everyone. And now that the P40 model is complete, I have already started on the diorama base. I took the 2-inch insulation, or I think it's an inch and a half. Inch and a half, I think. Foam insulating base, and then I glued some of the foam board on top. And I'm letting that dry for the P40 diorama, and then we'll get working on that. But I need another airplane to start. So what I went through my stash, and I decided to go with the Stuka, the Ju-87G-1 tank buster from Revell. It is a 1/48 scale as well. And I decided to go with this one because I got excited and noticed that it is the tank buster. It's got the cannons on the wings, and if you watch my War Thunder videos, I am working on spading the Ju-87G1 tank buster, which I have nicknamed Das Wabeli Stuka. So I wanted to build the model of it because I thought that'd be fun. But let's go ahead and open this puppy up and see what it looks like inside. Haven't even taken the wrapper off of it. And I got quite a few. Actually, amassed quite a collection of models. Planes, I got ships. I'm going to start a ship too. And don't worry, we're still going to finish the ones we're working on. But we're getting to the point where it's going to be slower going with the diorama bases and stuff like that. So I wanted to get another plane going for sure. Let's open up the box. Put this off to the side so that we can kind of, let's do this. Even it up a little bit. I like how they do this nowadays. I don't remember them doing that when I was a kid, putting this to protect it from being crushed a little bit. I'm really glad that they do that now. I think the same thing, I think the P40 was like that. And this one you're going to get to see built from the very beginning. The P40 I started before my YouTube channel. And that actually, I was surprised by how many views it got. I was very happy with that. A lot of people tuned into that one. Had some nice comments that kind of gave me some tips on painting and whatnot. And that's kind of the reason why I'm putting these videos up on YouTube. If somebody's a veteran modeler, or even if you're starting and have picked up some tips and you see me do something that's like, well, that's kind of weird. Yeah, comment. I try to answer every comment that I get. I'm a small channel and I still have that ability to do that. So I very much appreciate people's input. But here's the canopy glass. Looks like it's multi pieces. And that's the only option. That off to there. And then we got a bag of plastic, and then our instruction manual. Yeah. We got two, got a pilot and a gunner, it looks like. Yeah, we can remove this one because we're not going to need that. And this is just going to be kind of an introduction, let you see the plastic, and unboxing video, I think is what they call that. Try not to lose all my parts, gonna save that. Boy, that's got a wingspan, don't it? That's gonna make the P40 look like a 1/72nd scale. Looks like they have the ailerons and the flaps already molded in, so I was kind of worried about having to glue those. Being that, I don't know if you can see it, but see the space? You can see it right here. They kind of ride on different kind of hinges. I don't know what them hinges are called, but the control surfaces are not flat flush with the wing. They're a little bit lower. And then there's their tail. Got our pilot and our gunner guy. Must be another arm somewhere because he's missing an arm. But yeah, that's... Boy, that's got to be 10 inches or better. Let's see. We got a nice... Oh, 13 inches. Wow. That's going to be a nice big model. Put that off to the side there. And let's put it here. There's the tops of the wings and our propeller and our nose cone. It looks like our cockpit floor area. Not quite sure what that is yet. There's that one. And let's go to this one. We have our wheels and our wheel pants. And there's the cannons. Check that out. That's awesome. And the other halves of them. And it looks like one of the rudders. Where's the other rudder at? It escapes me right now. Oh no, never mind. This isn't a... I was thinking like a B-25 tail. It had the dual rudders. No, it's got one vertical tail fin and then one rudder. And it's got the little vertical stabilizers on the end of the elevators. I got confused there thinking a rudder goes on each side, but wrong plane. This is a Stuka, not a B-25 bomber. But yeah, that's got some... Oh, there's the guy's other arm. Awesome. But there's that one. And then here we have more... That looks like the radiator and where the propeller is going to go, I'm assuming. That's what it looks like to me. The inner part. And then it looks like the tail wheel is part of the fuselage. It's already molded on there. Boy, that's going to be a monster. Love it. I did not realize that the Stuka was that big of an airplane. But there's that. Our little antenna there. Oh, that reminds me. I do have to bring the P40 back because I need to do the aerial wire. I'll probably do that the same video that I glue it onto the diorama. And the exhaust is actually molded onto it. Unlike the P40 where it was a slotted part on the fuselage and then you had to glue it from the inside. So there's going to be some masking off on this one. And there's our rear gun there. And then the instrument cluster is way better detailed. But it's also bigger, so it's kind of hard to get those big details on a small. And on the P40, I'm probably just going to dry brush these. I actually went online and got an image of the P40's instrument cluster, and I scaled it way down to fit on the, because it was basically just a plastic piece. You couldn't, the detail was so fine you couldn't dry brush it to make it look right. I couldn't, it was so fine. So I ended up gluing on a printed out decal, basically. Well, it was made of cardstock, but anyways, to give the P40 some instrument cluster detail. But that's all the pieces, parts there. Let's pull that out of there and put that back in the box. And get the wing to fit back in there. I'll have to mess with that later. After the video. But let's go ahead and... There, will that show us? Oh. Well, let's just pull that out of the way. You know what you should know what a Stuka looks like now. Here's our decal sheet. Actually, a nice decal sheet, and they do give you a decal for it. Wow. I might have to change my decision on that. I'll think about it. that there is the decal sheet. Put that back over it so they don't get those ruined. And let's look at the instruction manual really quick. It gives you a little description of it, like most models do. Nice picture of it. And then open it. Looks like we have all our parts list. A couple different languages. Our paint. Oh, I can center it. There we go. Give you a centered shot would be nicer, wouldn't it? Gives us our paint colors. Page 4, we got some more parts. And then looks like very well detailed instruction. Yep, that was the radiator and whatnot. Oh, that T-handled thing is actually that's how the propeller goes, huh? Interesting. And just kind of flip through it. Tires. Wing parts. Looks like it's going to be very simple. Oh, I see. Those parts go through there. That's how the gun's attached to the wing. I gotcha. Them little fin things that I was like, what's that about? Cool. Flip the page again. Oh, that's what those are too. I forgot that Stuka has those stabilizing bars for the horizontal stabilizer. Looking forward to masking them off like we did on the P40. That was actually the first time I've ever masked off a canopy. It turned out really well. Very happy with it. The whole thing. And then there's your paint color scheme. I plan on painting it just the way the box art is. So the next time I start building a plane, it's going to be this one right here. The visual of the box art one more time. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.